Okay, hello, this is CrossingTheStyx, and today I am bringing you a very special game. This is a game between, let's get this started. Okay, this is a game between some Russian players and some of the best Russian players, or a good pre-made of Russian players. These are both pre-mates, and some of the best players currently in testing right now. So this game was recommended to me by several people. So first, let's check out the Russian team. It is going to be Hazard, played by Sinbad, Phoenix, played by Zotabish, Desolus, played by Sun, Ridian, played as Shello Roma, and Magmadeus, played by Exact. And for the the area version team, there's going to be Gosu, Majin, Overdrive, Ryzek, Slave, also known as Marek, and Id, and Tish. So these guys are very good. I've played against them several times and consistently get destroyed by them. I've played against some of these Russian players as well. So we'll see how this turns out. Close that. Don't want to see the timeline. So, yeah. We're going to see how this goes. Ridian opting for cleansing fire first, as we can see. And the Hazard just going to be standing up here in the brush. He did ward the lane down here, and he got Lava Spout first. So he's going to be able to set up that Lava Spout pretty easily. With that ward there. Going up here, we see Phoenix is going to take mid. This has been warded as well, so Phoenix can see anything coming from this U on the high ground. On the top, we see that it is going to be Sealed Beast against Magmadeus. Now it is a 3-person mid lane for our area friends. No one taking a lot of damage as of yet. Magmadeus and Sealed Beast both about the same right now. But the Russians pushing a little bit against the English, I guess. Missing that cleansing fire there, and that Lava Spout does hit Dead Rider. However, they're not going to be able to get a lot of damage off on him. Desolus and everyone trying to get a little bit of damage off. He does definitely get his damage taken down, but he's going to be able to heal up pretty easily. Up here, Magmadeus is going to be pushing a little bit against Sealed Beast. And Phoenix and Yu just kind of sharing the middle lane. Yu does not have this upper ground warded, so that is going to be a little bit of a problem with all this information that Phoenix is getting that the other is not. So Sealed Beast going to be taking quite a bit of damage from Magmadeus here, also being out-leveled a little bit. And Magmadeus is going to go right to town on this on this turret, really. And Sealed Beast is going to continue taking damage from the other heal is going to be coming in, or what I assume is a heal. Was it a heal? I don't know. Desolus, rather, is taking a lot of damage, but they're going to get White Lord. White Lord gets popped up on that third hit from Desolus, and they can take him down pretty easily. Tidewalker's going to want to be a little bit careful here. He might be tankier than your average hero, but that's still a bit of a stretch. Ridian there taking a lot of damage, and Dead Rider almost getting him down. Porting back in is going to be White Lord here. So that should be fine. Now Magmadeus is about the same level at this point as Sealed Beast. They're fighting over there, trying to get the knives, and the other at the same time. This bottom tri-lane is pretty interesting. I've never actually commentated a tri-lane before, and never really, seen it. I've heard of it for sure, but I've never actually seen the tri-lane pulled off. There we go. Cleansing Fire is going to get the stun down. Hazard's going to be taking a little bit of damage over time, but he has his shield up and shouldn't be taking too much. He does have a Fireball, as does everyone in bottom lane, actually. And in top lane, I do think Phoenix is the only person right now without, is it actually Fireball? Fireball, yeah. I was right. It's not Ignite. This is not League of Legends, folks. So they're just going to be popping this off back and forth constantly. They can get blocked by creeps, so you do need pretty good aim with that. Okay, wait, we saw that. Yes, it does get him. It does get both of them. And Desola's going to be able to do that. No, she doesn't need to. Tidewalker taking a lot of damage. She's not able to hold off Ridian from attacking this Dead Rider, which is only level 2. Everyone on the Russian team in the bottom lane is level 4 right now. Plus all the gold that they're getting from the kills. Here comes some damage from Phoenix. Is that going to be Witchfire? It is. He's going to be taking damage over time. It's not going to be enough, really, to save himself, and he's going to go down from that damage over time from Phoenix's Witchfire. Everyone's going to be going up here right now, trying to get some healing done with those potions. And some shopping getting done as well. They're going to be coming back into lane really strong right now. Teleporting back in. His Tidewalker also coming in pretty strong. He is only level 2 and can take considerable amount of damage from repeated blasts from that Fireball, which does only cost 5 mana points. So it is, for all intents and purposes, free with good mana regen. Okay, Yu is going to be coming down. She is level 6 right now, so that's double the level of anyone in the triangle. Well, Desolus is level 4, but Desolus spots Yu. They're going to be moving up, trying to get him out of position, but actually the person out of position right now is Desolus. Going to be backing forth. Is she going to be able to get back? Yes, she's going to try to take out Dead Rider. It's not going to work. White Lord right here. There we go, taken down by the Fireball, actually, so that is definitely a good idea. There's a slow coming from Tidewalker. And Yu is going to be, no, Hazard is stunned, is not able to do anything. There we go, taking a lot of damage right now is Desolus. But coming down from top is Phoenix. And really just crowding around here are all 4 heroes at once. And he just overextends, trying to catch that Desolus, and is not able to actually get her down. She is actually almost full health right now by some miracle. But that is okay. Right now, the Russian team has 5 kills, and the English team has 0. So right now, it is definitely in favor of the Russian team. They have been pushing pretty hard all game. From really the beginning, they've been pushing hard all game, getting the kills that they need. But right now, Desolus is out of position. Probably baiting, because there we go. There's the Volcanic Eruption going to miss. Very close to getting that White Lord there, but just the timing's a little wrong. Desolus going to go back and forth and back and forth. There's the knock-up. He's going to get out of there just in time before the Cleansing Fire falls from Meridian. Not going to get stunned or taking damage on that. Person does taking damage is White Lord, just from, well, White Lord is doing damage, rather, to Hazard, getting the first kill for the English team. Here comes the Phoenix. He's going to be able to get out of the way. Yes, it does go down to Turret Fire before it's able to drop off its spell. So his mana potion is not going to get interrupted. And everything's good right now. Magmadeus coming in from top. Is he going to go to the shop, or is he going to try to gank? He's going to... Can he decide? Is he going to go to the shop, or is he going to gank? Looks like he's going to gank because she is way out of position. Gets stunned, though, and has to pull out because there's no way he can actually do that right now. Sealed Beast is free to do what he wants, although he does have to operate under the constant fear of being attacked. Down in bottom, Cleansing Fire comes down. Dead Rider actually going down from Desolus there, it looks like. Ridian taking a bit of damage. There's a stun, and he's not actually taking turret fire, whereas Desolus is. Desolus taking a lot of turret damage right now. It does stop coming in, and Tidewalker's going to go down. There she goes. She's going to get a kill, and she's going to revive with half of her health and half of her mana. But Yu is going to be chasing her back towards her own base right now. Yu taking a lot of damage from that back and forth. Not going to get stunned right now, but she still can if Yu has her stun up. There's her stun. But she's going to be retreating right now and not going to be able to get that. Desolus very low on health right now. Is going to be taking damage from that spray from Dead Rider, but it's not going to do significant damage, and easily going to get healed up by the Witchfire of Phoenix. Going to be able to catch up. Catching up there. Is she going to get the stun down? Does she have the mana for the stun? She already used her stun. It's on cooldown. It's going to be turret fire coming in. And, you know, the damage over time from Phoenix. This one's going to be able to get a kill on that. Tidewalker doing significant damage. White Lord in the middle of that. Is his cooldown off? No, there he goes. He's probably going to go in for the stun here. Does he want to stun? Can he catch up for the stun? More importantly, there's a slow, and they're going to be catching up. Megamedeus going to pour it in. Not going to do any damage to anyone there. Use his ultimate. He does get back into the battle, but he's not able to do anything there. It does land. It is only one spell on that, though. There we go, taking damage from the turrets. There. Guess the condemned man gets healed, but it's not enough. Desolate survives, but she goes down moments after from just turret fire. There are no troops there to absorb that. And now 4 heroes for the English team are going to be pushing mid. It is 10-4 right now as far as kills go. And if we look at the gold really quickly, we see that really it's actually pretty even. It's going to be in favor of the Russian team by a little bit, but overall it's pretty even. A lot of damage coming in from on Hazard there, not able to get his shield. No, he does get his shield up. It's just taken down really easily. White Lord just going down from, you know, another one of those spells from Phoenix. Phoenix racking up the kills here. Look, she has 3 kills, 0 deaths. And she's a great support as well, trying to do a Witchfire there, but she is going to be jumping in is going to be, there we go. Sealed Beast jumped in there, and he did get the stun and the knockup on Magmadeus, and that is going to be enough for the team to crowd around and get him down. Hazard is dangerously low right now. He's going to have to make sure he pops that shield as fast as he can if he does get engaged, and he definitely cannot overextend with that. He can't be greedy. Right now, ready and pushing bottom all by himself, going to take out both of those tier 1 towers. And right now, most of the English team is going to be back at base. Tidewalker does catch sight of that Ridian. This is going to be a battle right here. Ridian going in, actually. This is going to be hard to escape, but it doesn't look like Tidewalker actually wants to engage. But now he's going to be stuck in there. He can jump across that if he wants, but no, he jumps in the wrong place, and he is going to go down from that cleansing fire of Ridian. Desolus coming in there very quickly to help out his ally, and in the end, working out really well. It does look like Tidewalker just spent a little too long deciding if he wanted to engage or not, and when the time came to actually retreat, he used his jump in the wrong direction and wasn't actually able to get anywhere helpful, just jumping deeper into somewhere he could not get out of. Now Hazard here, is that going to hit? No, Yu does move out of that. There are going to be 3 chasing right now. Let's see, Desolus, I don't think that is on cooldown, so she can't get the knockout. Oh, the stun on that. But she is getting a lot of damage down. Yu going to use her heal, and that is going to push Ridian, Desolus, and Hazard back. Not able to do significant damage there. Yu is healed up, but is very low on mana. Not going to be able to do the damage she can when the next fight comes. Now it does look like she is getting Witchfire on her, just going to heal, or just going to top off her health there. Phoenix does appear to be giving a lot of health through Witchfires to Desolus in this game, more than the other teammates at least. And Desolus really is doing the most damage. If we look here, it does, wait, yeah, they're just taking out injury now. It does look like Desolus has gotten the most kills, so that would be a good person to get heals on during this game. Now we see Sealed Beast gonna be pushed, gonna try and push Hazard back a little bit, but in the end he gets put back and does had a little damage done to himself. In fact, he's gonna try and get that on that, but he's gonna get out of position instead. Cleansing Fire is gonna stun him. He's gonna be immune to all damage right now and magic damage. Is he gonna be able to get out in time? There we go, White Lord coming in, and now the chase is on with Tidewalker. Tidewalker deciding, you know, not a good idea again. This time deciding early that he does not want to engage. There, White Lord, Ridian's just waiting for him. Is he going to get engaged? There, Tidewalker actually coming in. Perfect timing on that. He's going to get a stun. And Condemn finishes him off. He thought he escaped there. But with that Cleansing Fire stunning both of his followers, but Condemn in the end from Dead Rider gets him down. White Lord taking a ton of damage. There's the ultimate from Magmadeus. Now he's just going to roll around doing tons of damage to the level 5 Dead Rider. Here comes the Phoenix, and that's going to take him down. Now the entire team is going to be really low right now if he pops his ultimate. He doesn't have the mana for it. That could do so much damage right now if he actually used that ultimate, but instead he did not have the mana for it. So he's going to be using his potion, his energy bottle, to get that up. Make sure he has the mana for it next time to drag them into the turrets, drag them into the team, and just do general damage to them that could have taken most of their team out there who were incredibly low on health. Instead, they're going to be moving up to the shop, getting their potions, and getting healed up for the next engagement at mid. There it does. No, he did not. He's taking a lot of damage from Witchfire, going down from Witchfire. Looks like Witchfire was leveled first, going to be doing tons of damage along with tons of healing. When it's actually used, the Cleansing Fire this game is doing a lot of damage, not just direct damage, but just general stun length is getting them, even when they're close to their turrets. They're getting stunned, they're going to get dashed on by Desolace, and Desolace is just going to annihilate with the dashes back and forth and the final stun once the Cleansing Fire stun is already over. Now, what items does Desolace have? Does have a I forgot what that's called, but it gives them mana for every kill, or it does give them regen for every kill, health regen that is, or mana regen, depending on what you pick. Witchfire once again doing a ton of damage. He was actually pretty high health, but taking down Dead Rider all the same. She's going to be running out of mana though. Has the boots as well. Those boots are going to, if we look at what those boots are, Manic Treads, that increases attack speed and movement speed. So that is not too shabby. Down here, Desolace with those shoes is going to be seeing if she can catch a White Lord out of position. And she is! There's the Witchfire doing a lot of damage over time, along with the damage that's coming in from Desolace. Are they going to be actually going to be able to move in? There's Yu's area of effect. There's the ultimate from Hazard. Going to be chasing down Yu. Yu pops unstable shield, though, and is able to get away. Let's see if the cooldown is up. There's the cooldown is up in Desolace. Just before she is able to use it. If she dashed in there, she would have been taking a lot of damage from those turrets. Just a not a Witchfire there, but the other one coming in from Phoenix. Now Phoenix is here stacking the mana rings, or magic rings, and that cooldown reduction from these boots is going to be doing quite a bit. Is she actually going to be? There we go. Nice shield there. Unstable shield. Going to be protecting him from the majority of that damage. Well, the initial part of that damage, I do believe Witchfire actually increases over time, so it might have not been the greatest idea to pop it early, where he could have popped it late instead. Now, Dead Rider only now reaching level 6, going to be getting that Liaison to Hell. But everyone does have shoes at this point. I would guess that only the basic shoes are going to slow him down a little bit, but Liaison to Hell won't be that nearly as effective without a lack of real shoes on the other team. Everyone does have shoes by this point, though, and Liaison to Hell will be a lot less effective in reducing enemy speed. Speaking of a lot less effective, as soon as the shield goes down, Desolace is able to tear down that Yu's health. And going back to see some items, going for lifesteal on Sealed Beast and attack speed, so he's looking to get a lot of health and going to be trying to tank that, I would think, not through just sheer amounts of health, but through health regeneration whilst in combat. That is really the main point of this build. He has that mana regen from, here we go, ultimate from Hazard, gonna be taking down, did he die there? Yeah, he died. Huh. Did he? Is he dead? Yep, he's definitely dead, but he did manage to take down Tidewalker with his ultimate there. Sacrificing himself for that. Another Witchfire. No, actually, that's Nirvana Flame. That's the ultimate, taking him down from almost half health, for God's sake. The stun is going to be extremely effective on Desolus. They need to run away to make sure she doesn't get a kill right here. Phoenix is going to be trying to help him get a kill, but it won't be in time, and Desolus will go down regardless of you know, his health there. His Witchfire going down, not going to be doing healing at all. Actually, in fact, doing a ton of damage. Phoenix is just so fed this game, getting a lot, and 11 kills already. It is 24-8. You know, the Russian team is out killing them by a factor of, you know, 3 at this point. Is he going to be able to outrun it? No, he is not able to outrun it. He's going to be taking the full force of that attack. But I don't think it will kill him outright. I think he will be able to get back to base. Yeah, he is pretty tanky, as far as anyone's concerned. Up here is Magmadeus going to be trying to hold back Sealed Beast here. Sealed Beast, being smart though, backing up a little bit, not going to directly engage that Magmadeus. He does have his ultimate up if he wants to pour it out. Magmadeus going to be engaging here. There's the stun from his roll. He's going to turn that off, and he is going to retreat for the time being. Whilst he has the cooldown off on Primal Thunder. But he's going to take a turret shot and decide to back out a little bit. He wants to bait him out of that so he can get his thing down. But he already... is he going to... Yeah, he does want to get Sealed Beast here, but Sealed Beast knows that. Puts up his shield. He's not going to be able to take any magic damage. It does go down here. There's the stun again. There. Yes. Shimmering Shoes in. There's the ultimate. Is it going to be able to do the damage they need? Sealed Beast going with sealing up again along with his unstable shield. Now, Magmadeus does definitely not want to engage right now to save that. Hazard might actually go down himself, but the Witchfire is going to save him a lot of trouble. There's the ultimate. It's going to miss Hazard. It's going to miss Magmadeus. A wasted ultimate, but he does get Hazard in the end. Now let's see if he actually goes down from this. There's Witchfire. A lot of damage, and also a lot of damage coming from... What was that? Well, all I know is a lot of damage was coming from that turret, and Magmadeus was able to finish him off with the combination of that massive initial damage from Witchfire. Now pushing mid is Desolus. These towers have not gone down yet. Only a half damage on that one. A little bit of damage on the bottom one there. If we look at the gold, a lot of gold right now for Phoenix. As to be expected, leading the team in kills, just getting pickup kills really, not really outright kills. Nirvana Flame though gets a ton of damage. For some reason, there's the Cleansing Fire, not gonna do a real amount there. But Nirvana Flame almost killing him outright, only getting 1. It looked like he could have gotten 3 on that eruption there, but he does end up only getting Tidewalker into that. Gonna slow and get a little damage out on Desolus, you know, just trying to get any fringe damage they can on Desolus here. It does, because they know that they can't win a team fight outright right now. The English team cannot win a team fight outright. They are 9-27, still behind by a factor of 3. But it does look like Desolus is going to be up here, half health, chilling out, waiting for her time to engage, seeing if she can get the stun on all that. Phoenix going to be casting Witchfire on what, I may ask. Probably on Desolus, would be my guess, but no, it was actually Tidewalker. There's the Cleansing Flame, there's the eruption, and there's him going down. Hazard going to be popping himself with a great engage here. Dead Rider, is he going to go down? He does get the condemn down on Desolus, and Desolus is going to die. There's the jump. He's going to stun him. He's going to knock him up, but can he do enough damage before he rolls out? No, the stun is not going to let him do enough damage. You going down from Meridian. Sealed Beast was way too preoccupied with trying to get that Magmadeus to even notice that Meridian was killing you, his teammate, quite effectively. There's the knockup, though. Is he going to be able to do enough damage? Who's getting healed? I think Ridian is getting healed by Witchfire. Yes, it does look like he was. And by that, only by that, great support there by that Phoenix, able to save the life with the regeneration from that. Otherwise, would have gone down to the melee attacks of Sealed Beast. Porting in is going to be Dead Rider, still only level 7. That is, you know, half of the level. There's the stun there, but he's going to stun himself and do damage to himself in the process by running into that roll. You know, they're getting stuns, but Magmadeus at this point is just so tanky. Desola's going to be going back and forth, going to kill. Again, the Dead Rider going down. Desola's getting very low. Is she going to be able to get the kill on White Lord before her time is up? Yes, she is, and she revives once again with half health and half mana. Out of position. Tidewalker very out of position here. Can he jump back in? He still has his jump, but the cleansing fire doing just stun him right under his turret. The stun really doesn't even matter, as it just killed him with the sheer damage. With the sheer damage coming from that. Desolus already has the blazing flame, which he can do, you know, considerable damage with, and gets 50 extra physical damage with that. Now, the Shimmering Shoes are going to be on Ridian and on Hazard, and White Lord as well. White Lord using that to get the stuns down, and using it for his ultimate is he didn't retreat in time. He was taking a lot of damage. He does have the shield up by the time that goes down, the Witchfire is gonna be down, and he's gonna live for the time being. Phoenix gets engaged by you, but you is going to go down by Desolus yet again. There's the ultimate for Magmadeus. He's going to be able to catch him. These towers are down. He doesn't have anywhere to retreat to except all the way back here. He's going to actually be able to. Getting the stun down of Tidewalker. Does he want to go save him? Nobody's here to save him, and he's going to go down. Divine Blessing does nothing for him. Just popping it for, you know, just a little bit of a laugh. A little bit of a laugh in your face before he actually goes down for real. A little bit of jungling from Sealed Beast, and nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Level 14 is Desolus. Level 14, that is one level away from max level at 25 minutes. That is pretty insane. Sealed Beast going to seal up to prevent magic damage, but he's not getting focused. Instead, White Lord's getting focused, and White Lord's going to go down. Now that that shield is down, he's going to be getting the brunt of the damage. A lot of damage and a stun are going to be able to take him down. No problem at all. You coming in again. These are engaging one at a time. It's not going to work if you just engage one at a time. They need to come up with a better plan. They can't win these fights one-on-one right now. They need to come up with a better way to do this if they want to stand any chance of winning. It is 40 kills to 13 kills right now. A massive, massive advantage to the Russian team. If we look at creep score even, we can't for the Russians. We can't look at creep score. We can't look at creep score. Oh, yes we can. 98 creeps killed for, yeah. So it does look like Magmadeus is going to be leading the creep slain. With that ultimate coming in, going to be dragging them into the damage, damage from the turret from there, and using Condemn is Dead Rider to get actually a bunch of levels from that, who was level 7 mere moments ago, is now level 12, ascending 5 levels in a very, very little time. Here you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 levels at once, just from 2 kills. That is pretty insane. He now does have 5 kills, 10 deaths, and 7 assists. So if we look for the deaths, Yu has 0 kills and 7 deaths. Sealed Beast has 0 kills and 3 deaths. The most kills on the English team is Dead Rider. Dead Rider, actually. It is Dead Rider with 5 compared to the 14 and the 12 of Phoenix and Desolus. Hazard taking a little bit of damage there. He does take down you, however. So he's going to get another kill, bringing him up to a total of 6. There's the slow. There's the ult. And he's going to go down using the ult. He thought it was worth it, and it probably is. He does get 383 gold from that. Doesn't cost him very much mana. And the cooldown is a little over a minute. Magmadeus. Yeah, so asking for creep kills right now. 98 creep kills with Magmadeus is in the lead for that team. 98, you has 93. And if we look at the gold, Magmadeus may have the most creep score, but creep slain. But Desolus definitely has the most gold in this situation. Dead Rider really just trying to get as much as he can, much farm as he can in the time that he has. Desolus gonna be learning more skills. Very fast Phoenix now. Gonna be going straight for Dead Rider. Seeing what damage he can do with Witchfire. It is getting exponentially more and more, but it's not doing the damage it was before to him because he is now level 13. Actually going up and above the level of White Lord here. And Sealed Beast in just a very short time of farming and just a few kills. Magmadeus coming back right now. Let's see what he can do. Level 15, max level for Desolus. That is very dangerous with all the skills leveled to max. Very, very, very dangerous. Let's see, I think they found you. Yep, because they have the Eye of Detection here. Those are being put out by Hazard. And Hazard going to go for what looks like their boss. No, he's going to be going back. And the team here is going to be a little bit of trouble for the Russian team. I think they're not. They don't have the massive advantage they did before. Tidewalker actually engaging, not getting the kind of engagement he wanted back here. Just going back. Oh, a lot of damage coming in on you, but she is healing up as fast as she can. There's the Shimmering Shoes, the kills, the stuns, No one getting stunned by Hazard there. There's his ultimate though. How many is that going to take down? That's going to take down at least White Lord. The ultimate from Tidewalker is going to do, you know, little stuff. You might go down from that. Everyone going down. There's Sealed Beast down. And, you know, Dead Rider down as well. 46 kills right now. Oh, Hazard goes down. Don't worry. Don't worry. Getting the kill is Dead Rider. But the entire team, with the exception of you actually survived! You survived Witchfire, if ever so barely. I have no idea how much health she had. It couldn't have been very much at all. But 14 kills for Desolus, and if we can find Phoenix real quick. 14. 0 deaths still for Phoenix. 16 assists. 16, 14, 0, 16 right now. That's pretty insane. And as for the team scores, 46 to 19. 46 to 19. I'll let you think about that for a moment. 46 to 19. That's pretty intense. Desolus actually missing a lot with that. A lot of damage from... There's the Liaison to Hell. It's not going to do very much, though. Ultimate's going to bring them all back. And going to go down is Phoenix. Can she get the kills? Doesn't look like she can get a kill on anybody. It's going to go down. Magmadeus coming in at a very bad time. He's going to get stuns all around, but is he actually going to be able to take anyone out? Does anyone have a stun on this team? Ultimate from Hazard. That's going to take down White Lord again. Tidewalker going to get away. Sealed Beast not going to get away. There's the Cleansing Flame. Dead Rider going to get taken out by the Shimmering Shoes. But can you... it does look like you is going to be able to get the kill on Hazard. Cleansing Flame not going to hit anything there. It does look like Ridian is trying to take down Tidewalker. Tidewalker going back in. Does he think he can get it? Ridian is going to be coming back out here, so this is going to be exactly the place where you is going to be! Shimmering Shoes, Cleansing Flame's going to miss! But Ridian's going to be able to retreat to the safety of the towers. Right now, potion being used by Tidewalker. Cleansing Flame on a few creeps. Gonna actually put that on cooldown for a little while. So don't know what that's about. Tidewalker does look like he is going to retreat, afraid that he doesn't know where anyone is except for that Ridian right now. And the creeps are going to be pushing top, but White Lord's going to be there to hold them off along with you. We are reaching the 35-minute mark here. And believe it or not, the English team is going to be catching up in kills right now. 23 to 49. That is nearly half. So what once was a factor of 3 is now only a factor of 2. Well, a little more than 2, but for all intents and purposes, very soon it could be 2 if the English team just puts the pedal to the metal here. Just a little bit of farming by Phoenix here, just going to be expanding her really funding all the more. Does she really need an extra, an extra little bit of creep score when she has, creep slain rather, when she has 9,500 gold? Yes, is the answer. Going to be bringing the Phoenix to do a little bit of damage to Dead Rider here. Witchfire. It's not going to take too much damage off, about a quarter, not too bad, not too shabby. Phoenix is going to be up here. She still hasn't died, I don't believe. Nope, she has one death for Phoenix. Going to be going down here, see if they can catch Magmadeus. Does he see it coming? Here's you. Is he going to engage you? No, he's going to see it coming. There's the stun. He has Unshakable Shield. It goes down. Stun again, knock up, lots of damage. There's the area of effect. And just constant stuns are going to take him down. He tries to run to the boss. Are they actually going to be able to get to the boss? It does look like they're going to go. Are they going to go try and take down the boss? It does look like they want to take down these creeps first to not really allow that. Ridian is well going for a boss, though. I'm not sure if Ridian alone is that good of an idea. Oh, no, everyone's here right now, so Shatterhorn is going to go down, but so is Frankenspine. If they can... White Lord! Stop taking damage, you fool. He almost went down from Frankenspine. Frankenspine, though, does go down, and Shatterhorn down as well. So those are both going to be entering battle in... well, the one that wasn't killed is going to be entering battle in 60 seconds. That's 1 minute. And tower defense has been lowered, so they're going to be going straight for the push onto the control point towers here. But White Lord going down. Sealed Beast just going to ignore that ultimate, but it might not matter. Who's that behind there? That's you. That magic damage resist in the beginning is going to be really good. That goes down just from general damage. Desolus not able to do it in time. Not able to get the kills that she needed. Phoenix might be out of position. Really far forward. She's kind of squishy regardless of how many kills she has. But Tidewalker, is he going to... No. What I would have done as Tidewalker, splash over here. That's right. Trolling Tidewalker. Teleport to mid. Okay, so she's going to be joining Spitewing in the battle against Thrashtail. Let's see. Thrashtail taking just a ridiculous amount. Oh, come on. That's ridiculous. That's a ridiculous amount of damage. How is she doing that much damage? Unless these are really a lot squishier than they actually are to fight in their boss arenas. It does look like Spitewing's taking a lot less damage than Thrashtail was, rather. So that's interesting. 52 to 25 right now, so once again, just a little over, rather, a factor of 2. Now, Hazard gonna be there. I do want to switch to this team to make sure I can see those coming. I want to make sure I'm always focused on this team so that I can see those eruptions coming beforehand. Okay. Does look like they're going to be pushing mid for the moment, but so is the English team. U is going to be up top, so it's going to be 3 on 4. 3 on 5. 3 on 5. This is bad. There's the eruption, gonna just barely catch White Lord. But you know, they're just gonna push him away. Gonna push him away during his ultimate though. They're all still gonna be caught by the ultimate, but it's a noble effort. White Lord's gonna have to run. He's taking a lot of damage from that Witchfire. Or was it Witchfire? Might not have been Witchfire. Another person taking a lot of damage is Desolus right there. It does look like Magmadeus goes down, but the tower goes down in the process. Both Tier 1 towers and Desolus have been defeated for both teams, actually. There we go. Does look like she was pretty close to actually getting you down there, but in the end is not able to get out enough damage to really take down you. So despite their, this apparent disadvantage, I do think that it's exactly a factor of 2 now. Half the kills for the Guardian team than for the Harbinger team. But it does look like everyone is dead, and they're going to be pushing, or a lot of are dead. They push through the control point. Now they're going to be moving actually into the base. A mist cleansing fire, not doing any damage. Tons of damage, though, coming in onto these towers. Yeah, it does look like she's going to put Witchfire on that. It's not going to do... No, it wasn't Witchfire. It's not going to do nearly enough damage to Tidewalker to do anything. They push through both of those towers. They're pushing into all the guard buildings, or the siege camp, the camps. And this is going to severely just reduce the effectiveness of the creeps. There's the ultimate, though, from Hazard. Going to be taken down. Dead Rider. Sealed Beast not taking any damage, though, because of his immunity to magic when that goes down. Is he going to be able to... He wants to catch Hazard, but that's a bad idea. Very greedy there, and Magmadeus is going to be able to take him down with, what is it called? Primal Thunder. Primal Thunder. And now the Guardians are going to have to retreat if they don't want to be pushed all the way back to their turrets and have the same thing happen to them. But now everything except the siege engine is going to have a be severely lacking in comparison to they're going to be about half as effective as the enemy creeps here. So this is going to give the Guardians an actual advantage for the what appears to be the first time in the game. An actual advantage. Magmadeus getting caught way out of position. A lot of damage coming in on him. Is he going to be slowed? He is going to be slowed. He's going to have enough damage coming in on him to actually take him down before he needs to be stunned again. It does look like he's going to go down. Now, does anyone actually have ice power to slow? No, but he was able to be slowed down to a speed that they could kill him at. It does look like Fort's going to be coming in from Dead Rider. So once again, going to be pushing all the way through, taking a little advantage from not Witchfire there, but the other ability, which I neglect to know the name of. Well, regret I do not, rather. Trial by Fire. Nah, that's annoying to say. Is that another port in? Yep, Sealed Beast going to be coming down as well, taking down the siege camp. Up top, Ridian's going to need to port back. In bottom, Desolus is going to need a port back. This is going to be extremely dangerous. If they all port back at the same time, there's Eruption going to be doing a lot of damage to both of them and stunning them just in time for Desolace to come in and go back and forth and back and forth. Yeah, Tidewalker with his ultimate going to be able to push them back, trying to get the kill with Condemn there. It's not going to do the damage it needs, probably. Nope, it's not. She gets back to the pool in time to negate any of the effects of that as well. Ridian getting down to like 50 health there as well. So, that's not good. These creeps are going to be able to be taken out pretty easily. They have pushed all the way here. This turret is half down for the Titan Forge. So, despite the massive, massive advantage the Russians have had all game with, triple the enemy's kills for a large part, and now double the enemy's kills, despite that, they are able to push through all the way all the way to the Titan Forge turrets, almost taking one of them down. That is pretty good, if you ask me, considering the kills. But this is still anyone's game. If the team is taken down, a majority of the team, they could push all the way. Either team, really. One team could push all the way, if not to destroy this camp, but the Titan Forge itself. Now, with the increased, res timers for everyone being level 14 or 15, I believe. Everyone now is level 14 or 50. The only person who is level 14 right now is actually Sealed Beast, who is level 14. Thrashdale are going to be taken down. Are they going to see it, though? No. Magmaday is almost going down there, but Hazard going to be able to put the Eruption down and take him out. Now, what? Well, they know that that's going to be going down. He's going to be coming out in 60 seconds. That has reduced all of their tower's damage as well. They're going to be taking increased damage and they're going to be doing reduced damage, so that's not good. But 3 now, 4, and looks like a 5th one's coming in to bottom. Is he going to be taking Witchfire? He's going to be taking a Witchfire to the face, but he's White Lord. If he takes a considerable amount of damage to this, which I doubt he will, he can just regenerate it very, very quickly. Once again, everyone going up to mid. Going to be leaving bottom, going to be going up to mid instead. Ridding can be caught dangerously out of position here. No, he's going to be going all the way around as to better protect from that wasted ultimate. Going to be taking down a few creeps, but nothing really good. Magmadeus taking a ton of damage. He's going to be taken out very easily. There's the ultimate from Hazard. It's not going to take anyone down directly, but it's going to do enough damage so that the other Russians can take a ton of just doing a ton of damage, taking down a bunch. Now, if these both go down, or either of these go down, one person won't be able to hold them off. I doubt even 2 people will. There's the Condemn on Hazard, though. If they can get the kills they need, they're going to be pushing. The Dead Rider does have a ton of damage. Frankenspine going to be taking a ton of damage. Frankenspine going to go down. Not going to take down you. But, these reduced health creeps, the reduced damage creeps, the generally reduced effectiveness, Witchfire, no! You is taken down by Witchfire. White Lord ports back in with, no, White Lord just comes back, I guess. He might have ported in on this, but they're going to be taking top now. This control point is down. Are they going to be able to push? Desolace! There's the port! There's the stun! There's the slow! There's the jumping in! A lot of damage going down, but it's simply not enough. Let's see if Desolace has... It does look like Desolace has dodge and dragon armor. So that's probably the majority there. Dragon armor probably helped out a bit, but getting stuck in the wrong place, ending their reign there. There's the ultimate. Is anyone actually going to be doing damage to her right now? Magmadeus ports in, but is that... I can't even speak. Desolace does go down. So does Tidewalker. Sealed Beast going to pour it out. Is she going to be able to get any kills? She doesn't get any kills and actually goes down despite the low health of Dead Rider, and Sealed Beast going to be neglecting, really, well, negating, rather, any of that damage coming in from Phoenix that could have killed him. He's the only player alive right now for the Guardian team. But creeps have destroyed both of these towers, and this is going to be very, very open to attack right now, and reduced effectiveness creeps on top, in addition to in middle, are going to be a great, great disadvantage if the Guardian team can actually get these down. If we look very quickly, while people are just farming, maximum gold goes to Desolus with 15,111 gold pieces. Everyone is over 10,000 gold right now, with a good amount of items, almost full here. So that's good. Good items on all of them. A lot of dragon armors, I see. Lots of dragon armor. Very popular item. But here, pushing mid, Phoenix, Magmadeus, and Desolus. Desolus not going to be able to do a lot of damage. There's the stun, but it's going to miss. And he's going to be eating a just a trial by fire. Nothing too big or fancy. Desolus getting slowed. Desolus running back into the safety of the team. Eruption there is not going to do enough damage, and the stun is too far away from the actual team to really do anything. We are going to be nearing the 50-minute mark in 10 or 30 seconds rather. There's the cleansing fire, but the ultimate not going to hit any heroes, but cleaning all these creeps out and letting the towers freely hit whoever they want. A lot of damage is going to be midgetated though. Just an insane amount of damage coming on the Guardian team here. They're not able to do the damage to the other team, despite how low everyone's gotten. Radiant goes down too, though. Dead Rider, is he going to be able to get... He does get to Zard. Well, everyone... Desolus is the only person down right now. Are they going to be able to get the... Oh, Desolus is being chased. She does have that move, though. Who has the superior movement speed? This 618 to 610. There's extra movement speed. There's 736 right now. That's almost max. She's going to be trying to catch up. If she can get the stun off, then it's going to be death. There are a lot of damage coming in. She's going to be able to get the stun, though. There's another dash. 50 health for Desolus right now. Is she going to be able to get the stun? Magmadeus coming in. No, it's not a path you can go. Desolus going to be getting away with 50 health there. Nothing she can do to prevent it. Dead Rider going to be out of position, going to get cleansing fired. He's not taking a lot of damage though, surprisingly, from Meridian. Meridian is taking more damage from her own from his own attacks than Dead Rider is. There's the banner. Banner's going to be doing a lot of damage, ignoring Unstable Shield is going to be ignoring that. Condemned taking him out. He's still on half health. Despite two people assaulting him, Magmadeus almost down as well. They're going to be pushed all the way back. There's the port in, but he gets barely stunned by the quick activation of his Rolling Fury. He's going to his teleport's going to get interrupted. He's going to be trying to do a little bit of damage, but he's not going to be able to, and he's going to be taken out by you and a Sealed Beast. Hazard, no, Hazard's going to be using Shimmering Shoes, actually afraid of the team that was behind for so long right now, going to be pushing bottom as well. The only lane that hasn't been pushed here does look like you. You is doing a ton of damage. They're actually really afraid of you. You does have that stun. She is now out of mana, however. Going to be taking down two of these, and now creeps are spawning, but damage is being quickly done by these catapults to the Titan Forge. This is crazy. They have been behind by a third of the kills for the almost the entire game, by at least half the kills. But now they're coming back. You doing a lot of damage to Desolus. If she can get away to Desolus, Desolus is going down and going to be taken entirely out of the fate. The creeps alone take out the Titan Forge, and the creeps alone take out the Titan Forge there. And the Guardians win! The Guardians win that battle. despite the Russian Harbingers, despite the Russian team having almost triple the kills, triple the kills for most of the game, over, 2 times the kills the enemy had for the entire game, having a massive advantage from the beginning of the game, they still lose. Despite that fact, the English team is able to pull out, do the damage they need in the places they need, realize that team fights are not going to be going on their favor with a massive gold advantage, and they are able to take out towers where, after a team fight may have went slightly in their favor, they are able to push back the creeps, push back any remaining heroes, because they win in one-on-one in a lot of cases. The type of heroes that the Russian team had that lived in a lot of fights were the ones that could be easily taken out after a fight was done. Desolus is not good in groups of enemies where she can be focused. Hazard is not good in groups of enemies where he can be focused. I mean, let's look. Phoenix is not good in groups of enemies where she can be focused, despite the fact that she had only 3 deaths for that entire game. And Ridian is not good in groups where he can be focused. Now, Magmadeus is pretty tanky, but altogether, I mean, when you have 3 tanks, when you have White Lord, when you have Sealed Beast, when you have Tidewalker on one team, that's going to be, and a late game playing you, where you does a massive amount of damage late game, along with very, very, very vital stuns, and a bunch of damage actually coming out from Dead Rider in the end, and able to clean up fights extremely effectively with that Condemn. That Condemn taking out low health opponents extremely efficiently, giving him health in return, and giving him the ability to push on to victory, despite the fact they may have initially seemed to have lost the team fight. And that is why the English team was able to come out and win that. If we look at the final statistics for that game, for the team of Russia, we see that Desolus had 203 creep kills by the end of the game, and for the English team, it is going to be the CS of you massively, massively outnumbering any of her opponents. Can we actually see graphs? Okay. So we can see your items, see the item build. So she got a lot of teleport scrolls there. Building a demonic shard last, so very easily be able, when she revives, going to be able to go to the enemy base. Going to be able to go to the enemies and help push the allies. If she dies early in a team fight, which very well may happen, she is very, she's very squishy in most cases. If she dies early in a team fight, she's going to be able to teleport back by the time the team fight's over to help push with her allies. Now, that being said, the Russian team certainly wasn't at a disadvantage either. Early game, the Hazard was doing tons of damage. The stuns from Ridian doing tons and tons of damage. Mostly, really, the cleanup came from Phoenix getting a ton of kills early game with the Witchfire, with her ultimate. With the slow from that, able to, if not directly damage an opponent to death, they're able to slow enough to get him out of there. But really, the main ease of really engaging was so much easier with Ridian there. Just the stun, the AoE stun and damage was able to initiate so well with the groups in a spot where you take down a high threat opponent, taking down. I did notice that the Tidewalker was taken down consistently early, so he can't use his ultimate. That's someone they want to take down. Catching the Dead Rider out of position to take him down. He's very squishy, but he has a high risk for the enemy team. he's able to do a ton of damage, a ton of AoE damage over a large portion. Debuff them, you know, get that damage from the banner from afar, and really the condemn, after over and over and over, you know, at the end of a battle, and they're able to push and eventually, you know, come out the victors, despite, you know, the KDA 7-10, 4-17, 2-9, 4-15, you know, even 16-14. While 16 kills is good, 14 deaths, not too good. You know, when you compare that with 12-10, 16-3, 17-7, 13-11, you know, even 7-6 is low. 32 assists there, though. You know, when you compare that, you would definitely think like, oh, the Russian team definitely won. But in fact, it was the strategic, tactical positioning of those kills that you know, won the game in the end. For the area team. So very, very good game. I'm hoping to get a lot more like this. This was probably the best game of this testing phase, if not, you know, the last one, maybe, you know, closed beta. I have yet to see a better game. That was a very, very, very intense and good game. So thank you for watching. This has been CrossingTheStyx. Remember, you don't have to cross the sticks in order to find quality gaming. All you have to do is come right here. Remember, this is in closed testing. It's not even a beta, so this is not indicative of the final product. They're still tweaking, constantly taking feedback. If you want to actually get into this testing phase, you can head over to omikaprime.com or mobicast.com, pick up your keys there, or your testing accounts there. And, you know, feel free to play in the game with games like this. So thank you for watching. Oh, that's intense. Oh, I'm in such a good mood now. Wow, I'm going to have a great rest of the evening thanks to this game. So if you have a game like this, please contact me. Oh, 5v5 pre-made is so good so often. Oh. Anyway, this has been CrossingTheStyx, and I will see you next time.